Utah's most accurate forecast with Thomas Geboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
All right, Thomas, this storm is massive and dangerous. What's the latest?
Yeah, so it came ashore, Category 4 hurricane, winds of 150 miles per hour. In the technical terms, it has weakened, yes. It's now down to 90 mile per hour winds, so it is a Category 1 hurricane. But when you just look at this storm in general, even though the winds aren't as strong, it is still producing a ton of rain, especially on the north side of the circulation. And we actually have flood warnings for the Orlando metro area. And we're still seeing those hurricane force winds as this storm is moving through the central Florida peninsula. This is moving to the northeast at 8 miles per hour, so it's not moving all that quickly. So the Florida peninsula is going to continue to feel effects tonight. And you can see this westerly wind on the western side of the Florida peninsula, likely still at least seeing a little bit of storm surge. Meanwhile, in northeast Florida, with those winds out of the east, we could start to see additional storm surge in northeast Florida. So even though the storm is technically weakening, it is still causing all kinds of problems. And not only did we see significant and life-threatening storm surge, but in some spots, around 1.5 feet of rain, if not a little bit more. You can see that swath on the north side of where that circulation was, and near Daytona Beach, we're already over 1/2 foot of rain, and that rain is going to continue to work its way northward along with that circulation. So as we track Ian, again, a Category 1 hurricane, slowly going to be moving to the northeast as we go throughout the next day or so. This is by tomorrow evening at 6. Still likely going to be a tropical storm at this point, moving back into the open waters of the western Atlantic. From there, the National Hurricane Center has it remaining at tropical storm strength, but there will be at least a chance that it could maybe re-intensify and become a minor hurricane or a minimal hurricane once again. But at the end of the day, we're going to see impacts for southern Georgia along the coastline and also South Carolina before this storm moves into the Appalachian Mountains, where we could also see times of heavy rain. So this is going to be a big weather maker across the entire southeastern United States. We still have hurricane warnings in place for southwestern Florida, along with up towards Orlando, Daytona Beach, and a hurricane watch for the coastlines of the northeast Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina. So again, even though it's a weakening storm, it's still causing all kinds of problems, and our thoughts are with those that have been impacted and are going to be impacted from that monster of a storm. Meanwhile, back home, we're starting to see more moisture moving in. We've seen a few showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, and the bulk of the shower activity is actually along the Wasatch Front right now, from the Salt Lake Valley up through the northern portion of the Wasatch Front. Not seeing too much in the way of heavy rain, but this is the kind of rain that we like to see, nice and steady. Just be careful out on the roadways. Even got showers stretching over towards the Uintas, the Uinta Basin, and even have a few showers over in Tooele County as well. As these showers are generally working their way from southwest to northeast. And when we look at the bigger picture, you can kind of see why. High pressure has moved down to our southeast, got an upper level low pressure to our northwest. This is now beginning to approach. It's also got a cold front attached to it. So that cold front tomorrow is going to be the emphasis for those showers and thunderstorms for our Thursday. Here's the view outside from ABC4 News Studios with our Colonial flag. Temperature currently sitting at 66 degrees. You can definitely see that we have had wet weather as well. Meanwhile, the view from Red Cliffs Lodge and Moab actually have the twinkling stars right now. A very pretty view down in southeastern Utah. And by Friday, we'll actually have a pretty good chance in southeastern Utah. Tomorrow, though, that best chance for showers and thunderstorms will be along and north of the I-70 corridor as that cold front really begins to move in. I do think that there will be the chance for some wet weather down south, but they're going to generally favor the higher train. But with less wet weather in southern Utah, daytime highs will come up by just a little bit, and we'll see a daytime high of 83 in Salt Lake, 78 in Cedar City, and 93 degrees in St. George. Let's go and time things out for you on the Futurecast, holding that chance for showers in northern Utah as we go throughout the next few hours. But by daybreak tomorrow, the bulk of any showers mainly going to be in the easternmost half of the state. But notice that cold front by tomorrow morning into tomorrow afternoon as it moves in from the northwest. We'll see showers and thunderstorms develop along and east of this cold front. Again, most of those showers and thunderstorms favoring areas north of I-70. While not everyone will get wet weather, that chance will be there. And as we go from Thursday into Friday, as this cold front slowly works its way down to the southeast, the best chance for showers and thunderstorms on our Friday will be mainly east of the I-15 corridor. But with this active pattern kind of sticking around, I wouldn't be surprised even if we do see a few showers and storms along and west of I-15. So here's the rain potential breakdown for tomorrow. The Uinta is going to have that best chance, but even along the Wasatch Front, a better than a 1 in 3 chance that wet weather finds you. Keep that in mind if you're going to the Utah State and BYU game tomorrow. Meanwhile, on Friday, that best chance goes along and east of I-15. And if you're going down to our national parks on Friday, we will have the possibility of flash flooding just about at all of our parks. But here's the high temperature trend in Salt Lake, where we'll be above average for tomorrow, but that cold front moving through, we'll see those temperatures actually go a little bit below average. Friday into Saturday before we kind of settle in to a pretty seasonal stretch of weather going into the early stretch of next week. In St. George, just a slight chance for wet weather the next couple of days. Those daytime highs in the low 90s, and then we settle into a pretty nice stretch of weather as we go through the end of the weekend into early next week. Daytime highs in the 90s, overnight lows in the 60s. Then along the Wasatch Front, chance for thunderstorms tomorrow, slight chance Friday and Saturday, but daytime highs go from the 80s down to the 70s Friday and Saturday, and maybe a few spots Saturday morning. Could be in the upper 40s along the Wasatch Front.
Wow, here we go. Keep that rain coming, though. We love it.
For sure. It's just nice to hear it outside the building.
Yep.